Yo, this your boy Tony coming through another episode of Backyard Comedy. I always got my boy, Skeezy, baby. Please say the motherfucking baby.
Yeah, you already?
And that really do I got right here beside me.
I'm right here beside the road.
I'm your boy, Vocal 26. We're going to do a recap of last episode. We talked about Shannon Sharp and Cat Williams came through and turned it up for the new year. Had everybody jumping over. The black-owned liquor was 712 Vodka. It was Maurice York and his wife Kim. Yep, Fletcher, North Carolina. The backyard asshole of the week was the cop that
he stole the money. Stole the money from the shorty after he arrested her.
Yeah, that which was stupid.
Took her car.
And that's something. And he supposed to be protecting and serving. And the black-owned business was I can't never say his name.
They look real good. They look real good, man.
Yeah, with the mop sauce.
Hell yeah.
Had that barbecue. That good barbecue.
Netflix winner of the barbecue showdown. And today, we got another King Maserati Santana coming out here in the building. What's up, my brother?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Ain't nothing. How you doing? Yes, sir. How you doing, man?
The man himself.
I'm blessed.
Hey, man. First of all, I got to tell you, man, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, man. And we gonna go ahead and we're gonna jump in it. Want to talk about Luenell. I seen you had her up there. You know what I mean? How did you pull that off right there?
Oh yeah. So me and Luenell, her PR. You know what I mean? With Lisa, we got a good relationship, and I interviewed another client, Angel Brinks, and she was off the Real Housewives of LA.
Okay.
Basketball Wives of LA.
Okay.
And that interview went well, and that was like my little trial, and I got to Luenell, and that's how that came about.
Was it like a like an easy process to get her to get on, like to get on the show?
The process was kind of like in between, because like when you dealing with these Hollywood stars, you got to be able to be up to par to have a conversation with, especially like somebody like Luenell.
Yeah. That's real.
She naturally mean.
Yeah, a queen. Yeah. She's a queen though. one of the queens of comedy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
During I watched a little bit that you that you posted on your page and everything, man. And like you saying, like she speaks her mind. Like how was being able to talk to her to like. I ain't gonna say like not say the wrong things, but to keep the interview like going. You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely make a lot of sense. It was more about what type of, because her PR already sent like talking points. So I had my own little talking points as well for me. It matches up with her PR. And so we talked about a couple of things. The interview kind of started off a little rocky because of the introduction. I didn't get her that introduction, so she was kind of like a little upset about that. But as the interview went along, I held on live for maybe about an hour, so it turned out to be great.
Ooh, a full hour.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Especially you turn something around like that, after somebody wants some type of introduction or something that they expect for you to do, and you still turn the interview out like that. That's what's up.
Yeah, it is, man. Do you see yourself like possibly interviewing her again in the future, or that's just like a one and done type kind of thing?
Nah, I'm gonna pull a follow up with Luenell.
Okay.
Somewhere. Sometime soon, but I know she got a lot of things going on. It's the Grammys this week and all of that. So she got a lot of new things that she got going on, and eventually I'm gonna bring her back on the show.
Okay.
With interviewing her, like I know how she is, but is there anything that you're afraid to ask her? Even though she's blatant in your face and tell you what it is, but are you timid about like saying, hey, well, can I ask you this? You know what I'm saying? Anything that you would ask her?
Well, I asked her, do she get a lot from people when they see her as a sex symbol? I asked her that, and she didn't have a problem with that. What she did have a problem with me asking was her marriage.
Okay.
She didn't really want to talk about that, and I understand.
Yeah. A lot of people don't want to talk about like their marriage out in the open.
That's real.
But a lot of people do, but some people don't.
Yeah. I know where they at with it. Yeah.
I done been open about it. I was married and divorced. That's a long story.
We ain't gonna get through that story. We ain't gonna get through that.
We ain't got no time for that. What you got over there, Ski?
So, man, on another note, man, I want to talk about The Walking Dead, man. I understand that's your favorite show, one of your favorite shows.
You gotta talk about it. You gotta get in
there. Look, man. I was hard in it. I was hard in it up to like into Negan, whatever his name is.
I don't know why y'all have a problem with Negan.
Man, I really don't have a problem with Negan. It just when he bust my man head open like that,
that's
and
true.
start busting heads, I was like, dang, because I had rolled with them people for so long. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying he was wrong. But I'm just saying, you know, that popped off, man, and I stopped watching a little bit after that.
That's
though,
what a lot of people saying. That right when that happened.
But tell us about your Walking Dead journey, man.
Yeah, so when Walking Dead first came out, I was kind of like, I ain't even really know what Walking Dead was. You know, it got 11 seasons and counting.
Right, and counting,
like 3 spinoffs. So I want to say Walking Dead came out, 2000 and I don't know, maybe 2015, 16, somewhere around there.
Somewhere around there, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I was kind of late to it, so I had to catch up on the season. So man, literally, I was working third shift. You know what I mean? And every time that I get off, I go watch, you know, and usually how I watch seasons, man, I watch them back to back to back.
Yeah, binge, that's what I do.
I ain't lying.
So I end up catching up with all the seasons or whatever, and then after I finish the whole season, the 11 seasons, I always go back from the beginning and watch it all over again. So I think I done watched The Walking Dead, more than 40 times?
Damn.
All 11 seasons? Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
That's what's up, man. I got season 1 through 5 in the house. I will binge watch those, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got them in the house.
Hey, 40 times, that's a hell of a menu, though. You know how to survive out here. Some shit pop off, though.
That's real.
Absolutely. That's the whole point. You know what I mean? That's the whole point. But it was more like a Roman therapy for me, though. Like, you know, sometimes when I eat, I gotta watch it.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, that's real.
If I just want a drink or whatever and mellow out, I'm gonna watch The Walking Dead. Even though, you know, the people that I with, everybody know that's my favorite show. You know, but it's more like a Roman therapy. Now that Rick is about to come back to the show, got some fresh content.
That's what I'm excited about. I might get back on it myself. You know what I'm saying? So is that your favorite character? Rick, your favorite character?
Well, I got a few, you know, because everybody just gonna choose Rick, you know.
Yeah.
But I got a few, man. Daryl is one of my favorite characters. Carol is one of my favorite characters, and Gabriel is actually one.
Okay. I wasn't expecting Gabriel. That's what's up.
They had a lot of characters.
Why not? He the brother.
He is.
Mine was Glenn till they. You know, I was rolling with Glenn. I ain't gonna lie with you.
How do you feel about the spinoffs though? Like, how many times have you watched any of the spinoffs, or do you just don't really like them?
No, I don't call all of them up. You know, Daryl Dixon. You know, it was kind of how these writers are, man. It's kind of crazy that he ended up in Paris. You know,
right?
So I think he's trying to find his way back to America. So that's kind of like sketchy for me. Yeah. And then you got Negan and Maggie. That spinoff kind of like makes sense to me because it's like you got the villain and you got the widow.
Yeah.
And to me, I feel like they're gonna have something going at the end between them two because she's obsessed with Negan. Yeah. And Negan is trying to do whatever he can do to be in her good graces again. Yeah. You know.
Yeah. But it's all about, you know, me looking up. You know, I looked at the show up till I stopped looking at it. You know. But it's all about survival. You know what I mean? They gonna want to do what they want to do for their people to survive, and we're gonna do what we gotta do for our people to survive. So I get that. I never understood the concept, even though that's how it's gonna be. Like, they could have worked together and just had a, you know, big ass place where everybody could be and be good. You know what I mean? Because it's only one common enemy out there, and that's just the zombies.
But that's how.
But they want that power, bro.
But you know that's how it is right now. You know where we at.
Yeah, real life.
Even in our communities, we can't work together like we used to. So let's not get on that. But anyway,
not trying to get off of it like so quick, man. But it's something that I want to know, man, because you are the the CEO of OnRise TV. How was that building up, like that brand and starting out to build up having your own? Like, how was that process for you? I
mean, well, you know, just like everybody else's process, really, you know, during the pandemic, you know, the pandemic brought out so much talent in all communities. You know, even with people didn't even know what they could do. They learned what they could do during the pandemic. You know, and just during the pandemic, I was going through a very hard time in my life. You know, I was going through a murder trial.
For real?
And I was going through a murder trial. And long story short, you know, I had a party and, you know, some guys started acting crazy and they came back and arrested me because I was the host of the party.
Wow.
And they put me on well, I wasn't even on probation. I was just waiting for trial for 2 years. Yeah. And during those 2 years, I started OnRise TV, you know.
That's crazy. Just, so only because you hosted a party, they came straight to you anyway.
Yeah, of course. That's you know how they do.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Man, that's wild.
Somebody gonna try to. They want information for anybody that's gonna talk.
Yeah.
True indeed.
How did that?
Some niggas gonna lie. Some niggas gonna tell the truth. But go ahead.
How did like going through that? How did that affect your drive to want to like push your business and keep it going, like, and be the man to take care of your family still while going through all that? You know what I'm saying? How did you like embrace it and to make it like make you stronger, pretty much?
Well, of course it was hard. Ain't nothing easy in this world. It was very hard because being a father, and having your kids look at you while you're going through this, and you don't know as a person where you're going to come in. Is the next day, is tomorrow you're gonna be in jail or things like that. So that's all the things that you got to look at when you on those type of charges, man. And I just gave it up to God and just told God, like, look, just guide me wherever you want me to go, because I know it's you that's sitting me down. So
and he always do that for a reason. Me. That's real.
Yeah, and his reason was just to slow me down, to redirect me, and say, look, you could be doing this instead of doing that. You ain't gotta do parties, you ain't gotta do none of that. Now, I tried the party scene. I used to work at a club. You know what I mean, as a club manager. Okay. And I found out very fast that wasn't my lane.
Stuff can get crazy real quick out there, boy. I used to bounce, man, and God knows almighty, boy.
You look like you can bounce.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's swollen. I used to bounce
back in the day.
So the process was definitely hard, man. But once I started getting clientele from people, I had to find out. I was under restriction, so I couldn't leave the house before 7 a.m. and I had to be in before 6 p.m.
Damn.
I know you hated that shit.
I couldn't. Yeah, I did, but you know what? It saved me a lot of money.
That's real.
It saved me a lot of time. My time was valuable and everything I wanted to do, and then I became dedicated. So I didn't know I was doing podcasts, and I knew I could speak. I was always an artist, but I just unlocked my hidden talent during the pandemic, going through that charge, because we was already inside anyway during the pandemic.
Yeah, true indeed.
So it was really double restriction for me.
Oh yeah.
And
you just use that drive to pump your brand even further.
And I still got that same drive right now in 2024.
That's keep real it going, talk right now. That's real talk right now.
Hey man, and that's what I wanted to ask you about, man, because I know you got that brand now, and it's bigger than ever right now. You're doing your thing, man.
Indeed.
King MAZEE on the Rise TV and all. You're doing it, man. CEO. Salute. So I want to know how is it that you started off alone, in the crib by yourself during the pandemic, everything, and now you build up a team, man. How is it having a team now, and from where you came from?
Well, I had a team then,
Okay.
At the time, I was pushing a record label.
Oh, okay.
I was like I said, I was going through. As I was going through this, the whole purpose of having those parties was just to try to get up some feature money, because I had 2 major features with Murder Pain in Detroit, the 2-star, and then I was doing a feature with Moneybagg Yo artists, so we had to pay for these features. So the money had to come from somewhere. So I was grinding, man. Like that's in the pandemic, you wasn't making no money at no clubs or nothing like that. So you had to make a way. Yeah. So that's why I decided to have it at my home. But at the time, I was with my baby mom at the time, and my daughter was just born. My daughter she's a pandemic baby. My daughter about to turn 4 this month.
Wow. Hey,
happy birthday. Hey,
speaking of birthdays, mine is Saturday. Yeah. Just so y'all
we don't care about we don't care about
last week.
February 10th, baby.
Yeah, but my team, man, it was full of artists. So I was the artist. So some of the people on my team just felt like they would never get as big as me. Oh, you the CEO, you that person. I'm like, well, listen, if y'all are doing y'all job, and I was putting them before me, and I was an artist.
Yeah.
Right.
So to do that for your brethren or your sister, and what I'm saying, like, you have to be able to drop your pride and be a CEO.
Yeah, that's real.
They didn't respect it, so everybody ended up leaving because they felt like that, they couldn't grow.
Okay.
But they found out that they shouldn't have left.
Yeah. I mean, and to piggyback on what you just said, man, speaking from experience, motherfuckers, they'll block their own blessings, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the old folks always say, if you give a person enough rope, they'll hang themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That jealous and envious spirit, bro.
Yeah.
It be with some of the closest people you would never expect to be like that towards you.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's just how it go. And it's hard to balance that sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the love. See, you gotta check. I seen this message where it say, "Yo, as you're growing, check the people around you."
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I do. So that's how I live life now. As I grow and elevate, I check and see who around me. I do a check-in every time because these people may not have, a general thought of sincerity to be with you.
Right.
They just see what you're doing.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. True indeed.
You know what I mean? So anybody want to flock. Anybody want to flock the motion.
Yeah.
Especially
when the motion is going good.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? When that motion going good, they wanna get on the bandwagon.
Cloud chasing, boy. It's a lot of cloud chasers out there.
It is. Yeah, what you got on that, dude?
Man, shit, man. Be honest with you, what I feel about.
I like chasing clout.
You know what you asshole, bro. That's what I can't stand cloud chasers, bro. They dick eating it. But anyway, what I really wanted to ask was, how is it that you obtain license? Damn. Excuse me.
Whistling, ain't you?
Whistling Dixie. Especially first starting out. How is it that you obtain getting out to these celebrities, man, and interviewing them?
Just building relationships. You know what I'm saying? You gotta hit the PRs, man. Like once you lock in with the PR, you pretty much got the artist, you got the talent, But if you're not good at establishing relationships, then you may have a hard time getting any clientele. Not just for podcasts, but if you a salesman, car salesman, you don't know how to sell a car, you ain't gonna never get no commission.
I'm sure ain't.
You know what I'm saying?
Move on, son. Move on.
Yeah. So I suggest this to everybody out there, America. If you are into a business and you may work for somebody that got a business and you want to start your own business, but for all the CEOs out there that got a business, if you do not have communication and know how to have conversation with these people, it's gonna be very hard for you to obtain that business.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed. All these emails and talking to these people, I be sending emails. Sometimes I don't hear anything, but if you respond, oh my God, I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna show you who I am the best I can. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, half of the time the emails, they prefer emails because it's paper trail, but it's business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like when you're reaching out, the artist probably would never reach back out to you on an email.
Yeah.
It's always going to be the management, PR. It's always going to be that.
Yep.
And if even with me, I do public relation work. My brand offer a lot of things. I'm about to start a new company called This and That LLC. And This and That LLC is just about miscellaneous work.
Okay.
Like if you want to do life coaching and you want to learn how to start a podcast, if you want to learn how to have a conversation with people, all of that. We teaching all of that through Enhanced Connect Services. Yeah?
I want to sign up for them classes because sometimes, that countriness come out. I got to tell it like it is sometimes. But speaking
That's what's
of
up, man. Giving back.
Yeah, speaking of Enhanced Connected Services, LLC, shout out to her because I don't want to get cussed out. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
But how did you link up and get connected with that service?
Well, she kind of found me on Instagram. I think I sent the request, and she always checked people's pages out before responding. And when she looked on my page, she like, yo, this guy got motion. Who is this guy? And where is he at? So the relationship kind of started off that, and she started helping me with my company and started getting it rooted, because like I said, we can try to run a business, but you're not going to know everything. And that's why all these people get paid a lot of money.
Hell yeah.
To teach these classes.
Real talk.
So when you meet a good person that's willing to give you that knowledge, accept that knowledge, drop your pride, and keep moving and do the right thing.
Yeah,
so that's what I did, man. And my company's still building.
Real talk. And speaking of your company, I try to stay on social media. I don't really like it, but being that we started the podcast, it's something I had to learn how to do and get into. And one day, man, you popped up and I clicked on it like, damn, like who this dude? Like, you know what I'm saying? I see you talking to people. It was Charleston White that popped up that you were talking to. Yeah. And I clicked on it. So let me check out bruh. So I went through all your stuff, bro. I'm like, damn, like bruh doing the damn thing. And you the same way every clip. You the same person every clip. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I know you real about your shit and you genuine with your brand and you give a damn about how you look out here. I tell you that because you must got some fire ass equipment because you in 8K.
Yeah. That shit is sharp.
I appreciate that. Yeah, 8K is something different, but I definitely appreciate that. But it's to me, man, it's just more of staying consistent. When you be consistent, you ain't got no other place to go but to the top.
It's real.
When you stay consistent, I don't care how many likes you get in. Some people, they only just care about the likes.
Yeah.
Some people just care about the views. But what about the content? If you don't got content to push, you ain't getting no like and a view anyway.
Damn right.
That's
you know
real.
What I mean?
That's real.
So with these people that come through and have a conversation with me, man, like I started off as a podcast.
Okay.
But I switched it to a talk show because what I do is more of having in-depth conversation with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I've been trying to bring a female to the show. I just always deny them because I'm like, yo, that's not what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
So.
I understand. Yeah.
Hey, man,
you got to keep it how you want to keep it, man.
Yeah. You be having some real ass conversations, man. I don't want to talk too much because I don't know what what you got in the works. But it was a few interviews I seen, and y'all talking about some real life shit. You know what I mean? Like real stories that you would never know people going through out here, and they open about it and they keeping it real about it, man. And that's one thing that draw me to your show. Well,
you know what? The same thing, and the same thing that you just said. There was a person that commented on one of my interviews, and it was like, "Yo, this guy has the same energy on every interview. Your job as a journalist is to make people open up and feel comfortable to talk.
Indeed.
So when you feel comfortable to talk, you gonna talk to me. You ain't always got to have lick in your system.
Yeah,
that's real.
Yeah. I want to touch this again because I know we're talking about you being a host, but you was starting the record label. Like was you one of the rappers on the label, like for yourself?
Yeah, I seen a video you was out there rapping. I seen him out there getting
it. Bro.
Hey, go ahead, spit something right now.
Put him on the spot.
I just I stepped away with that very fast, man. Once I seen like how people would move, and how people start creating their own assumptions on how they feel like that you're gonna move. Mm-hmm. I had to kind of like take a step back with that. Now, as far as the artistry, I'm working on an album that's coming out this year. It's gonna be produced by Rasheed. That was Pac's producer.
Wow. That's big time, that bro.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So, because I don't feel the need to work with some of these producers when I can go in your basement and make a record, and then the next day it's out, and it's like, yo, it ain't even been mixed, it ain't been mastered, it ain't been cleared, or none of that. So I'm not gonna make no money off it. Neither is you. Yeah. So I'd rather work with a producer that's already been in the industry, that know how to get the money, know how to get to the bag, and to the record labels.
If you need a singer, man, you just let me know. I got you.
Look at him. Always trying to throw it down.
That's how you got to. You got to advertise yourself.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And what you got on that?
Damn, you always gotta call on me when
I
get my damn.
I got something for you, man. So what's new for you in the new year, man? 2024. What you got going on?
A good question.
Well, a lot of things is new. I really don't want to speak on it, but I give you an insight though. I'm about to become a brand ambassador for this seasoning company. I'm about to come out with my own seasoning.
What? Okay. I like to eat too now, so we're gonna have to break bread on that one now.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I just partnership with 2 TV networks. So OnRise TV is now on Roku, Fire Stick, and some more networks. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what's up,
bro.
I'll be in Atlanta next weekend interviewing Little John and the East Side Boys and some more artists.
On.
Yeah, and then I got to go right back to Atlanta at the end of the month and do. I'm speaking at this Black Expo event on a panel, so I'm doing that. So that's all February right there.
Come on now, do you need anybody? To tote your equipment?
Come on.
Yeah.
I grab a bag or two.
Well, I don't know. I'm about 2 of them. I'm gonna grab one.
You grab one of them, bro.
Yeah.
I better use my strong hand.
Do you see yourself? We joke a lot, man. But do you see yourself doing? Because I know you have done like events from Kodak Black to like Super Bowl and boxing events. Do you see any more of those coming in the future?
Yeah, I kind of really been just focusing on the talk show. You know what I'm saying? And trying to get that going, because when that's all the way how it's supposed to be, the hosting jobs is gonna come.
Yeah. People
gonna be reaching out to me. You know, so a lot of things that I did in 2023, I was here, I was there, and I was really running myself crazy. It's tiring. You know, in this industry, it's tiring. But like, 2024, I just wanted to focus on the brand, you know, and not on Maserati Santana.
Okay,
you know,
that makes sense though.
Building that brand on up.
That makes sense though. You damn sure pumping iron out here, bro.
Yeah, you build that brand.
I appreciate it.
Respect
MAZEE
to you,
gonna
bro.
go. That's already.
Respect to you, bro. I love to see that, man. I love to see that drive and that hustle, bro. Cause not too many people around, especially where we come from. They don't want to do it. They just don't want to do it.
Yeah, they don't want to put that work in.
And I do want to tell your audience and everybody else that's watching this, listening, pay attention to my page, because my page is really about to change how I market, how I advertise things, how I post. It's all different. You know, it's time to look more professional, because that's the level that I'm on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's real.
You can't keep putting out just posts and stuff like that. You got to be able to clean up. I advise everybody to go clean up their Facebook, their Instagram. You know, I try to keep a lot of personal things out of my Instagram, because I'm running a business. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
Don't nobody need to know what I'm eating, but I do food reviews. You know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, matter of fact, I'm about to tell you. I know on one of your clips there was what was his name? It's a dark skinned guy, man, and he always eat food.
Tim Schrock
around the world.
Yeah.
Tim Schrock.
Okay, so you remember that he went? I think he went to South Carolina, and he was with this guy that rolled up the grill.
You talking about the guy that be cooking the rabbit and stuff?
Nah, the dude, he rolled up the chicken wings.
Yeah.
Okay.
The guy that's cooking the rep. So you about to see him on my show, and you about to see me go down there and do a food review. So
come on, bro.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Say that's a word.
Hey, boy, you quick like lightning, boy.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah,
That's dope right there.
Hey, that's
dope.
what's up, man. Two people on our show. We gonna have to see if we can go down there and taste some of that
man.
too, bro.
One thing the Lord don't do is make no mistakes, bro.
Yeah, that's
right.
real.
It's crazy how everything is just tied to each other, bro. You know
Right
what I'm
back
saying?
around.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, man.
What else you got, man? Bro, about to make me start crying.
I wanted to ask, with producing the show, how do you go about that? What kind of software do you use? Can you give me a little bit of that? You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't know your software.
I want to. Oh yeah.
So like I use like 3 different softwares. You know, it depends on like which platform I'm putting it out on. You know what I'm saying? But a good platform to use, a software, is Adobe Premiere.
Okay.
That's a good software to use. But really, bro, like I work off my phone. I do all my production. I don't have a production team.
Yeah.
And that's dope, because the way your graphics are set up and all that stuff like that, it don't even look like you on your phone.
Nah, it really don't.
Yeah.
You must got an iPhone 15 or something.
I ain't lying.
That's indeed.
Yo, that gonna be popping, bro.
But you gotta know the ins and outs. Like the average person just won't get up there and think they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, no.
That's for sure.
It took a while to get down.
But I use But I use both though. I use computer and I use my phone. You know, most of everybody now work off their phones. You know.
Yeah, that's the way of the world nowadays.
Yeah, it is.
Now you can put the I seen Apple just came out with something, you can put your headset on and you can just move shit.
Yeah, swipe the screens and all that.
It look crazy.
Something vision or something like that. Yeah.
Did you get that award we sent to you, bro?
Alright, so I just got an unexpected package. I do not know who the sender is, but obviously I'm the receiver. Yeah, I don't know what it is, so I'm gonna just get into it. It's from the Backyard Comedy. And they sent your boy a Back Comedy Presents King Maserati Santana the Best Media Host Award. How about that? And that's what I call being on OnRise TV, baby.
Oh, I sure did.
What you think about that?
It's on my desk. Hey, man, you know, I was kind of shocked, bro, because that was the first award was given to me since I started podcasting.
Hey, wow. Gonna be your last, man.
Whoa.
That ain't gonna be your last.
The first of many, bro. First of many, my dude.
Yeah.
Hey, man, that was just a token of our appreciation, bro.
Yeah.
So.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
I ain't lying to you, bro.
Thank you.
I had a, you know, I was looking through so many awards. I was like, what can I get, bro? I was like, what can I get, bro? I think it's that first one right there. Yeah. I was like, what can I get, bro? And then that popped out. Boom. It had the GOAT on it. I was like, you know what? Right. I want to get this one right here. This fit what bro doing right now.
Yeah, he is
the GOAT.
Absolutely. He's the GOAT.
I ain't lying, man.
But I got one more question, man. when we can get you here in person.
Yeah.
You know, I was telling my PR that. I was telling her that. I said, yo, I'd rather do it in person. You know, I just like that better. You know, face to face conversations, and you know, we can network and talk about other future plans. You know,
that's
like I said, building relationships, bro. And I like what y'all got going on. You know, y'all got a very different style of podcasting. Y'all bring the comedy to it. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I like what y'all got going on. Like I said, I never worked with other people while doing this. Yeah. You know, so I don't know. I think a lot of people kind of like intimidated if they come on a show with me, and how would they work with me? It's like kind of like working. It's kind of like playing with Allen Iverson and Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah. Hey, don't get him started.
You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. Was that? I mean, being that you said that you know you never worked with anybody, was that something that you prefer to just like work by yourself?
Well, everything that I've been doing has been, you know, my team don't like for me to say this, but I got to keep it real. Like, when you're like, when you're doing all the work, when it comes to like production, editing, advertising, marketing, you're the talent. You're paying your own money to go out of town and do things, and then you got the business side of it. That's two completely different things, you know. So like coming into the team that I have now, I'm grateful to have them because they pick up a lot of slack, and I can just kind of sit back. Now, eventually, I want OnRise TV to be ran by other personalities, and I want to kick back and do other things. Yeah, you know, because I'm building a whole brand, so that means I'm building a network, and I want other platforms under my network. Right, OnRise TV. You know? Exactly. Because I do radio too, so I'm a radio personality too. So I got to get y'all on the radio show. Man, my radio is on.
You already know. Yeah. You already know. We've been waiting to get on FM, AM, talk to them people a little bit. Don't nobody get on AM no more, though.
Yeah, no.
Well, I'm on iHeart. I'm on iHeart.
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah.
We were just talking about that. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, I tell you, bro. Bro, I'm blown, bro, because you know the people don't even know what we had to go through for this right here to happen again, and it's like it's still free flow. You feel what I'm saying? It's just still free flow, man. Yeah, some shit just supposed to happen for a reason. I mean, that's how I feel it's supposed to work. When it's supposed to happen, it's supposed to happen.
That's for sure.
Anything y'all boys got on that, man? I didn't want to hold you long today, man.
Okay, Pastor.
I need to get y'all in. I need to get y'all in Charlotte.
Yeah, man. We come to Charlotte. We just we did a Queen City Awards.
Oh yeah, we did the Queen City Awards.
Yeah, not too long ago.
Okay.
Yeah, we had to go down, and interview people and everything, and it was a dope experience though.
Yeah, man.
Dope experience with Mr. Kevin Glover.
Yeah. Shout out to him.
What's up. Shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out Mr. Kevin, man. It was a dope experience, man.
Yeah. But Queen City Awards.
Hey, all you gotta do is
hey, you already know we there, man.
I'm rolling with you, baby. I'm rolling with you.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, tell the people how they can get in contact with you and reach out to you.
Absolutely, man. I need everybody to stop what you're doing and go find and follow me on Instagram,
right now.
Mazerati18. I'm also on Facebook as Maserati Santana, TikTok King Maserati Santana. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't just subscribe, hit that notification bell at OnRise TV. I'm streaming on Roku, my uncensored platform. It drops on Thursdays at 6 p.m. Only thing you got to do is download the Enterprise Theater app, and then I'm on Fire Step on the Real Demand TV. And I'm on there all the time, so make sure y'all just tap into with everything that I'm doing, and y'all will find me. I'm about to be everywhere with this on the
Real talk though. Real talk though, bro.
Hey man, we love it, man. That you putting on for the black man. You letting everybody know that it don't matter what circumstances you in.
That's real.
You can come out on top, man. Indeed. And we appreciate that, bro. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all.
Bro, he over here bebopping in my ear, man. Hey man, shout out to Enhanced Connect Services, man. Shout out to her, man. She's a real good person. That's who I've been talking to, right?
Yeah.
Sweet lady, man. Sweet lady. She real. She funny. Say her jokes and stuff, man. She's real cool, man. Shout out to her. You know, shout out to the Lord for making all this possible.
Yeah.
Anything y'all boys gotta say?
Nah, man. We appreciate you.
Yeah, keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep showing up.
Well,
keep going up.
As always, I got my boy, Skeezy Baby. Please hit the motherfucker, baby.
I already know, TTE.
And that really dooley I got right here beside me.
I'm right beside you, bro.
As always, I'm your boy, Vocal26. You can email us at backyardcomedy3@gmail.com. As always, we appreciate y'all, and we love y'all.
Next time.